If covered never happened, what all world have you done in on past 4 months? Hi Reddit guys, subscribe now, or I will stop publishing new content. My wife and I are opera singers. This year was our big breakout year. A good number of contracts with very reputable opera houses that would take us to the next level. We were gonna buy a house. All of our contracts for the next 18 were cancelled, and we won't be singing anytime soon, since most companies have closed. We've shifted careers at this point. Or at least are trying to. Saddest comment here, the arts are going to be feeling this for decades. I was scheduled to start my 6-week residential PTSD program in May. It is now closed indefinitely. Lost my father late April. I imagine I'd still be able to speak with him now if no virus. I'm so sorry for your loss. Sending virtual hugs and good vibes your way. I would spent my 6 months exploring Mexico during my gap year, actually exploring Mexico, rather than every corner of my apartment in Mexico. Me too. About the same thing, except I would have had my mom to joke around with. Now I joke to myself, while her urn sits on a shelf in the living room corner. I would have gotten to go through my senior year of high school with her being there by my side in a literal sense. I would have no money at all, but no amount of money social security can give me will ever be worth losing my mom at 17. I feel awful about those who are younger than me, that are going through the same situation as me. Hey dude, I lost my dad to COVID. If he was alive he would have seen me graduate university. I don't know you, but you're doing great. This internet stranger is proud of you. Sending you mama bear hugs. I'm so sorry for the loss of your mom at such a young age. I'm gonna call my 73-year-old mom right now and try to make her laugh in honor of your funny mom. Big hugs. A person never really dies until their name is no longer uttered by the living. Honor your mom daily through your acts of kindness and humor with others, if you are able. I would have gotten my tooth surgery done and over with. I'll do it totally free and underground, if you have pliers. Just an ice skate and a rock. And 80% vodka. Is the other 20% not vodka? The other 20 is water. The 80% is pure alcohol, my friend. We used all the vodka to make hand sanitizer. Sorry, I used all the hand sanitizer to make Mate's. I beat cancer last year. This was supposed to be my cancer travel year, before going back to work. In April I was taking my dad to Iceland with me for a nerd convention. After that, I was going to take our 4x4 truck and spend 3 or more on the road, visiting national parks, museums, sightseeing, camping. I just some West Coast in Feb to mid-March. I've stayed home since mid-March. Obligatory award edit. Holy beans, my first silver. Thank you kind sir / ma'am. Obligatory award edit 2. I just woke up and a kind stranger sent this lurker a gold. You too, sir / ma'am, are too kind. Congrats on beating cancer. I would have hopefully passed my driving test. I failed it in March and weeks later COVID hit the UK. Haven't driven since. I'm not even sure I remember how to drive. I was planning to learn to drive this year too. I might not start lessons until next year now. This has made me even more determined to learn. Quite honestly, nothing. I'd still be working and saving all the money I can. I guess if there was one thing that would have changed, is that my small business wouldn't have been forced to shut down. But come Monday I'm back open. Good luck with the reopening. What type of business is it? A vending machine business. Which is the perfect business to have when no one wants to interact. You enjoy it? At least his cashiers never complain. The only difference is that we played D&D over Roll20/Discord instead of in person. Edit. A lot of people are asking how to find a group and the answers from other users keep getting buried. So here you go. Roll20 apparently has a group finding function and a lot of people suggest r/LFG. Hope this helps. I miss those days when it didn't make much difference. Was supposed to go to Burning Cat, using the vacation for my dad's funeral instead. I hate 2020. So sorry for your loss. So sorry, big hugs. We lost my mom in January to an aggressive brain tumor. Have had to postpone her memorial until next year now. I buried my dad with my free summer this year as well. If you want to talk, you can DM me. Edit. It looks like a lot of us are dealing with similar losses this summer. I want to tell you all that we are going to make it, that it's okay to cry, and that I wish you all the closure and peace you need right now. I'm so sorry for you both. Losing a parent is so tough, and to lose them during this mess. I would have had to work only 40 hours a week instead of the 70 that I have. The stupid clients assume that, since people are at home, and under the fear of losing their jobs, we can overwork them to insanity. You sound like my friend. She's getting overworked, and unfortunately is an exempt salary worker, so overtime isn't a thing. I think her company is a bitch for switching her to salary when all this hit. Edit. Thank you everyone for the advice and information. I'm going to share all this with my friend and see if there's anything she can do. Her exact words to me when I asked about overtime were, "I'm exempt though, still evil though to switch me to salary right before the busy season. She should check employment laws. Her company may be in violation and she may be entitled to additional pay." Edit. Maybe post to r/asker/2. Thank you. Based on your comment and others, I think it's worth looking into. Honestly about the same thing. Edit. I feel accomplished. Thanks. Same thing except I got fatter due to being at home all day. That's the reason I bought stationary bike and started HIIT exercises lol. I would have taken a kick-ass trip to Japan, which would have been way outside of my budget. Funny thing, I realized I wanted to go to Japan and the Olympics and I regretted not saving money. Next thing I know, Olympics are postponed and I now have a chance to save. I even realized that my friend also wants to go, so I will no longer need to go by myself. He doesn't give a heck about the Olympics though. As long as they allow Americans, I'm ready to FSU in Japan with Sapporo and soccer matches 2021. You bring the cocaine, I'll bring the dildos. Would have gone to a taping of American Ninja Warrior, gone ziplining in Indiana, traveled to Iceland. So sorry. Iceland is amazing. One of the most beautiful places I've ever seen. Maybe you can postpone it to winter. Not sure where you're from, but Iceland allows tourists at the moment, and they test you at the airport. Only risk is, if you test positive they'll put you in isolation. But it's definitely possible to go there. And winter in Iceland is amazing. Northern lights if you're lucky, icebergs, frozen waterfalls, breathtaking landscapes and black beaches and incredibly nice people. Love it there. So heads up. Unfortunately I'm from the USA, but I don't want to spread anything. I'm a proud mask wearer, and will wait till it's safer. But such a bummer not to get to go. Gotten married as planned. My partner of 15 years and I decided to get officially married, have a big party and everything. Everything's supposed to happen October this year. Then COVID hit. We were bummed for a while, but relieved that so far COVID didn't affect our families. Then we decided to call it off and spend the money on buying a house that we would do in the near future anyway. We have just signed the papers today. We are so happy. Now honestly, we always wanted something small and intimate, but family would always push for a big party, so we delayed it forever. Now we have the perfect excuse to go with an elopement wedding sometime this year, just for the two of us, and save all this money to get us a spa at home or something. I would have got married today. Here I can do the vows for you. Do you take your significant other to be your lawfully wedded husband/wife? I do. Congrats, you did married. Thanks, I'm honored. Wait, did we just get married? Surprise mechanics. Ah, my first Reddit marriage, and I didn't even know I was invited. My first 1k votes. Thanks everyone. I would have worn something more fitting instead of PJs and flip-flops. Congrats nonetheless. Mazel tov. I showed up late as usual, in my underwear. Baked. Sorry, that's all Reddit guys, and don't forget subscribe now, or I will stop publishing new content.